Hey everyone, welcome to today's plan with me. Firstly, I want to give a disclaimer for my hands. I have henna on them just so that you guys aren't like freaked out by it. So it's just like a temporary tattoo type of a thing. So it'll go away in a week. I hope it doesn't bother anybody. But I was celebrating a holiday on Wednesday. So that's what that is for. And with that out of the way, I just wanted to say that it's actually Thursday. But I'm actually going to be memory planning the first part of this week, and then the rest of the week I'll be planning for real. And that's just because I didn't get a chance to plan in this planner, but I did want to just fill it out. So that is the story behind that. So this week I'm going to be using the Butterfly Planner's Tea Time set here, and it's really cute and vintagey, and I love the colors, and I think they go really well with the July colors in the Erin Condren. So this is I think this is going to be a talk through plan with me, unless I decide otherwise when I'm editing, but for the most part I think I will be talking through it just to give you guys some life updates as well, because I feel like I have not done that in quite a while, and to also just switch things up a little bit. And so yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the bottom washi here and just stick these guys on. I know that this one is going to be longer because it's meant to fit the happy planner as well, so we'll just have to trim that bit there. I really hope that my henna isn't going to bother anyone, because it's not even like well done. It was just me and my mom like playing around with it, so it looks not that great, but I had a lot of fun doing it, so I guess that's what counts. And I really hope that that doesn't bother anyone. And also the window is open, and I live in a kind of semi-loud neighborhood, so it might be a little bit loud sometimes, but if it gets too loud I will close the window. But hopefully it won't get too hot, because it's been really hot here lately. Like the summer has finally, I guess, settled in. I'm not sure, but it's just been ridiculously hot the past couple of days. Okay, so here is where we have to trim this guy. Let's see, should I take the risk of just ripping it? I feel like that's a really bad idea. Okay, doing it. Oh yeah, that was a bad idea, but that's okay. I'll just cut this just a little bit. Oh god, that looks horrible. 1 second, I just have to get this bit off and redo that. So I was really debating whether I wanted to do a voiceover or if I wanted to talk through it. Obviously if it's a voiceover, I think it's just you can make the video a lot faster, but if it's a talk through, it can go on for a very long time. I personally find it difficult to sit through talk through videos, so I'm gonna try and not make this too long. So there might be some weird cuts throughout, because I might stop to like think about what I'm going to do next before I actually do it. So hopefully it's not too choppy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and start planning for Monday, and the first thing I'm gonna put down on Monday, well, that was July 4th. I actually didn't do anything for July 4th, but my family and I kind of stopped going to see the fireworks for the past couple of years, just because like it's just really kind of a hassle, to be honest, but I still want to commemorate that. So I'm gonna take this sticker from the Little Miss Papery sampler that came in. Ooh, let me zoom you guys in a bit. Yeah. From this Little Miss Papery sampler that is very like Independence Day-esque, and I'm gonna go ahead and just put this at the top here just to mark that it was the 4th of July, and I'll write that in just a second. And then I had to do a lot of, actually, let's put down this sticker. So this is from Stick With Me, and I'm gonna put this, which just says too much Monday, too little coffee. And just put that down here. And I have just been obsessed with Stick With Me and all of her stickers, and it's really, really bad because every time, her shop is closed right now, but every time she opens or like has a 10% off sale or like a little freebie sampler thing, I just jump on that, and it's just really busted my wallet, you know? But yeah, so now after that, I want to pull in some of these colors actually. So I know that on Monday, so Wednesday was our holiday, so yesterday was our holiday, and so we were really doing a lot of cleaning between Monday and Tuesday because we were expecting a lot of guests. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this guy here and just put that right there, and use one of these gals from Once More With Love. And then we also went to the outlet mall on Monday because, so we live in New York, but we went to an outlet mall in New Jersey because they were having like crazy sales and one of my friends told me about it. So my family and I drove out there to buy some last minute presents for people, as well as just, I had to pick up a pantsuit, and this was my first ever pantsuit, which is really crazy, and I was sure that they would look really bad on me, but it really didn't. It didn't look nearly as bad as I thought it would. Like, it looks nice actually, because I'm a very like petite person, so I think pantsuits can be kind of tricky on us short gals, but it looks nice. I do have to get the pants altered a bit, which I went on Tuesday, which I'll mark that, but let me go ahead and just use these for planting roses, these little shopping bags. And I'm actually going to use a full box because we spent a good chunk of the day there. So I think that'll be a great way to just block off some time. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and just put this in the Thankful Thought section first, because I always like using the matching full box with the bottom washi, just so that it's like one on the top and one on the bottom. I think that just looks more cohesive. Okay, so that's up there. And let's use another full box here. I think I'll use this one, or no. Yeah, I'll use this one to just block off that time slot. Is that crooked? No, I think that's okay. And I'm just gonna put, oh, how should I write it though? You know what? I think I'm actually gonna use another Stick With Me sticker from her shopping thing, just because, wait, let me see. I have those. Okay, so I think this was, oh, it says, yeah, the shopping day one was right on top, of course. And which color? I think I'll use this green that says shopping day. And then another one of these cute guys that says shop till you drop. And I think that'll be really cute. Cool. Alright, I think that looks really, really cute so far. And then next up, what else did I do on Monday? Oh, I had to email my lab because I do research in a lab on campus. And I missed last week because I was kind of in a bit of a rut with some personal things. So I couldn't go that week, and this week I decided not to go because of my holiday, and I just didn't want to. It's really loud. I'm gonna close the window. Okay, sorry about that. I had to close the window because people were talking really loud outside. But as I was saying, I just had to email the lab that I'd be back next Monday. So I'm gonna go ahead and use one of these little things here. I'll use the butterfly just because I'm gonna cover that up anyway, so it's kind of really big actually. Let's put that right there. My mom is also talking so loud on the phone. I hope you can't hear it. And just put that like that. Oh, and those laptops were from Tricky Sticky Stickers, by the way. Her shop is really cute. She has a lot of cute sets. So if you're interested, it's actually linked down below in most of my videos, along with the coupon code. I don't remember what it is, but if you want to check them out, you can always use that code. Oh, and then lastly, actually I should have put that at the bottom. Yeah, good thing these are removable. And the reason for that is just that after we went shopping, we actually had dinner together at Burger King. We were craving fast food. My dad wanted to take us somewhere nice, but my mom and I were just like, you know what, we really just want something greasy right now. So that's what we ended up getting. So I actually have another stick with me sticker for that, just because, yeah, some dinner time stickers. This is my stick with me collection. Let's go with, we'll use this little guy here. And just stick that on. We actually went to Burger King and Cinnabon, so let's see. I think this is really cute. There are actually like a lot of patterns in this kit, but I think it works because they all have this like super vintage feel to them that makes it like, I don't know, it just goes so well. I love how Melissa curates her kits. I think she chooses really nice patterns and colors. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to go ahead and just write in everything for Monday. Okay, so Monday is done. So now I'm going to go ahead and move on to Tuesday. The first thing I'm going to do is just put in that I have a bill due on Tuesday. And I'm going to go ahead and just use this like pink teapot washi and put that up here. And then just grab one of these Obsessed with Cute bill due stickers, which I've actually never used. I'm really trying to use up as many stickers as I have, because there are a lot that I've purchased and just have never used, like this sheet here. So I really want to make an effort this summer to just use those up. And I'm just gonna go ahead and place that down there. Next up, I had so many errands to run on Tuesday. So I'm gonna go ahead. I had to go to the dry cleaners. I had to copy some keys because I'm subletting my apartment to somebody. And then I had to pick up a package from the post office. And what else did I have to do? I had to do a bunch of things for work the next day, so let me see. So for the dry cleaners, I'm going to use these hanger stickers from Libby & Co. This is cut in half actually, because before, when I used to store my stickers, I used those mini binders, and so I needed to cut the Libby & Co sheets in half in order for it to fit. And then I'm just gonna grab one of these washi strips here and put that here. And that is crooked. So I'm thinking that I'm going to continue using this planner for plan with me's, but what I'm gonna do is some weeks it might be memory planning, but other weeks I'm thinking I'm gonna do like the first half of the week and then the second half of the week and then do a voiceover combining the two, because I know some people do the plan as you goes like Ruby Trev and Mandy plans, but unfortunately for me, I just know that that's not practical because I can't sit down to film every day. I think that like I just don't have that schedule. Maybe in the summer, I mean it is the summer now, like I might be able to find time to do that, but I'm just not sure that I really trust myself to commit to something like that. So I think like filming twice a week is more realistic for me, so that's what I might do. But let me know what you guys think, if you guys want to see more plan with me's like this or what you guys would be interested in seeing. So I've done that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and mark that I need to copy some keys, and I'm not sure how to even mark that, so I'm just gonna use this random butterfly little thing here and just put that right there to indicate that I need to copy keys. And then last but not least, of the many errands that I did that day, I had to go to the post office. Oh, I think she has a little thing for that, so let me just use this guy here and just put that right under it. It's really hard to line up stickers from this angle because I'm sitting on the floor and I'm trying not to get my head in the shot. So there's that. Oops. There's that. And that was kind of like my outside errands that I had to run that day. And then as for a bunch of things, so prepping for work, which I'm actually going to put down here. Let's see. I will use this guy here. Down here. Because at the very bottom, I did like henna. That was the day that I did henna, so let's see. Maybe I'll use one of these flags. Yeah. I'll just use one of these guys here, down there, and then I'm just gonna put this right over the top there. And then in the middle of the day, I had to do some gift things because my friend and I, we did like a secret Santa type of thing, but like Eid version. So I had to wrap the present for that. So I'm going to go ahead and use this. And I also had to write some cards. So that's it for Tuesday. I'm going to go ahead and fill that out. Okay, so now for Wednesday. Wednesday was Eid, so I'm going to go ahead and block off the first part of the day there with, what should I use for that? I'll use this here and just put that on top. Unfortunately, I did have to go to work that day, but I mean, I could have gotten the day off, but it just didn't make sense because I'm actually a TA at school and I only work on Wednesdays, and Eid happened to be on Wednesday, and there were students who made appointments with me, and I just felt really bad canceling. So I went ahead and went into work, but I only went in for a little bit, so it wasn't a huge deal. But I'm going to go ahead and use one of these banners from Oh So Fawn. Maybe I should have used other banners just because I used one over here, but that's okay. And I'm just going to use like some of these balloons as well, just to decorate a little bit. Nothing crazy. I'm actually not going to write it in just because it's kind of a hectic pattern, so I'll just put in all the balloons there. I think that looks cute. And then I'm just going to put in that I had work that day. So let's see, what should we use for that? Actually, I think I have work stickers from Once More With Love. Yeah, here we go. This was one of her like misprints. Oh my god, you're not in focus. Or maybe you were. I'm not sure. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use one of these guys. Let's see, I'll use this orange one here. And just mark what time I was working. And then after that, I had to Skype my apartment to the subletter who's moving in next week. So let me also just put in, I'll put in this little TV sticker actually. Just to mark the Skype call. And then I commuted back home, but I did grab Dunkin' on the way. I remember that because it was so freaking hot on Wednesday. Like, it was really, really ridiculously hot. So let me just grab a coffee cup or some kind of coffee sticker from my lovely coffee sticker collection here. I guess I'll use this one from Oh So Fawn. See, like, I have not used any of these yet, and I've had this for so long. So I really need to make an effort to start using my stickers more. Oh, this isn't cut completely. There we go. Just gonna put that I stopped by Dunkin'. And then I had to like get ready and look pretty before people came over, so I think I have some beauty stickers somewhere here. I hope so. It's so hard rummaging through so many stickers. Such a first world problem. Okay, here is the sheet from Stick With Me. Let's see. I'm not going to have a lot to do that day, so let's see. How do I want to mark this? I think I'm going to put another full box down here. Just because people came over to my house and I went over to people's houses, and so I'm just gonna block off that entire night instead of writing like where I was, because I think that's gonna be too much. And then just grabbing, let's see, maybe a half box. Yeah. Let's just put this here. And I'm gonna just take this, which says Happy Girls Are the Prettiest, and just put that down there. I think that looks really pretty. And then for here, I'm just gonna put this little lipstick here. I think that's really cute. Wait. Okay, so let me just go ahead and write in Wednesday's shenanigans. Okay, so I totally messed up the spelling of run, so I just covered that up with the strip of washi and just wrote coffee. And I think that looks really, really pretty. This is how the first half turned out. I'm gonna switch gears and just work on the sidebar really quickly, because I totally forgot about that. So I'm gonna use, I'm gonna use Happy Mail and what else? Maybe, oh, let's do To Clean. I think that's good. Actually, no, not To Clean. I'm gonna do Happy Mail and then Goals. I think that's good. Alright, so alright, cool. So now let's move on to today and then the rest of the week. So firstly, I'm just gonna grab 2 weekend banners. 2 full boxes. So Sunday is our family's kind of annual picnic. So I'm gonna use this print just because I feel like it really matches. Just put that down. And I guess I'll use this one for Saturday. And just put in the gorgeous weekend banner. I love this color. It's really pretty. And let's just do that. Cool. And then, oh, we only have 1 full box left. I will use that on Friday, because I know that tomorrow I'm going to sleep in, like really sleep in. But starting next week, I really want to not make my summers like every year. I just flip my sleeping schedule and I become nocturnal. But I really don't want to do that this year. I want to just make the most of my day. So waking up really early and going to bed relatively early as well. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. So I've just marked that off. And I'm going to put in a sleep in sticker, which I believe I have from Once More with Love. Hopefully. Yeah, here we go. Snooze. Put that there. And then I'm just gonna also put for Friday that, oh, actually on Saturday, I'm just gonna put this here because we have some last minute picnic shopping, like grocery shopping. And then I'm gonna put this guy here. And Friday is our prayer day, so I'm gonna go ahead and just use one of these quarter boxes and put that down as well to mark that. Now let's work on today. I think that's pretty much all I know for the weekend. So let me go ahead and just mark Thursday's stuff. I did actually sleep in a little bit today, so where are my Once More with Love stickers? Did I just combine everything? No. Oh, it's right here. Just because, yeah, let's do the yawn sticker right there, and then the hashtag 5 more minutes. I think that's so cute. And then what else did I do today? I haven't used any of the headers. I think I'm going to put in a today header just for the sake of using some of these. Ooh, and maybe using like these bullet points here to just mark off some to-dos. Cool. And then, oh, and I think I'm going to do the same thing on Saturday. Just because I know that there's just going to be so much to do. Because our annual picnic with my parents' friends is like the big picnic of the year, and we're kind of having it early this time around because some of the families are going off to vacation in a couple of days and there's just no other time. And then one of my best friends is getting engaged, and so with all the stuff going on, it just makes sense to get the picnic done early on. Let's see. I'm also going to put in a planner sticker because I know that today is a really planner sticker friendly day. Let's use this sticker. So yesterday, which was Eid, when everyone was over at my house, like, I always have to hide my stickers because I just don't know how to explain it to people. I feel like I just look like a crazy person. So my room is already so small, and so my mom and I just work really hard to like stuff everything away into little corners because it's just so embarrassing. I don't know. Like, I mean, I'm not embarrassed about it, but I kind of am. Like, it's hard to explain. I don't know. Let me know if you guys feel that way. YouTube stuff today, so that's happening. And then I honestly don't know what I'm doing for the rest of the day, so I'm actually gonna leave that blank. I'm gonna go ahead and fill out the rest of this week, and I'll be right back. Alright, cool. So that's actually it for my plan with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed this week. This is something completely different from what I've ever done, actually. I know I haven't finished filling everything out, but I will do that and then update you guys on Instagram. So definitely check me out on Instagram and on Snapchat. Actually, I made a Snapchat recently, which I'll leave linked down below so you can follow me there as well. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this style of plan with me. If you guys want to see more of these or something else, then definitely let me know. I am on summer vacation right now. I'm still a little bit busy, but I definitely have more time than I do during the semester to do certain videos and I guess take more video requests. I know there are already a couple of video requests from months ago that I still haven't done, so I'm definitely plan on catching up on that. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!